Hey vinyl community, it's Mike here, the Aural Retentive. It's been a bit since I made a video and I've stockpiled some stuff that I'm going to be talking about today. I actually went to the trouble of writing a list of things to talk about so that I wouldn't forget, and apparently I forgot to bring it down here. But anyway, so the first thing is I've been reading this book. No, it's not vinyl, but this is it's called Dub. Soundscapes and Shattered Songs in Jamaican Reggae. I'm really getting into this big time. Pretty much all I listen to at work now. This book actually has been helping clear up a few things for me as the novice dub person. I couldn't figure out why all these bands were doing these things together. King Tubby with these guys, and Scientist with these guys, and now I understand. So I've been checking out lots and lots of different dub albums on YouTube, getting some different people to listen to, and even some non-dub but reggae things. There's a particular shout out to Fat City Vinyl. I've really been checking out some of the stuff that he's been showing in the in the reggae era or ska, like Gregory Isaacs. I got listening to his Night Nurse album. It's really good stuff. So, and then on Record Store Day this past year, I picked up 2 dub albums, Sly and Robbie, King Tubby's Dance Hall Dub, and then King Tubby Dub Mix-Up. And these are fantastic, so I wanted to get some more of that. So I actually pre-ordered an album that just by pure coincidence I get a newsletter from Amazon about vinyl, and this album was being released. Hard to see that. So this is The Aggravators Dubbing at King Tubby's, Volume 1. I have not opened this yet, so I thought I would open it right now. It's not, colored vinyl or anything like that. It's just normal everyday record, but so far as I know. So you can see the trick. Oh, I always forget to turn this light out. Okay, maybe that helps. Maybe not. So there's track list. This white sleeves. It's on Jackpot Records. Just basic black vinyl. But yeah, it looks good. So yeah, the book is really interesting. No download code. The book is really quite fascinating. I didn't really take into consideration a lot of the environmental and political things that were going on that caused the music to go in the direction that it did. So yeah, this book has been quite revealing and pointing me towards a lot of different producers, basically, and guys working the board that I should check out. It's got some great pictures in it, and yeah, so it's a good book. In case anybody, this is by Veal. What's his name? Michael E. Veal. There's a picture of King Tubby there on the cover. Good book, great book. So then, actually, in a see, I got everything all over the place here. So that goes with that. Hang on, sorry. I had a soccer tournament in Minneapolis. So while I was there in the town of I'm not going to remember. Blaine. So in Blaine, there's a record store called Cheapo Records. And so during or between a couple of the soccer matches, we ran over there, and my son put up with me looking through the records for a while. It was perfect timing because I had a limited amount of time. You know, okay, let me know when I'm at 5 minutes to time to leave, and so I got some interesting selections that I thought I would share here. So first, something that is pretty, hardcore common, but I didn't have this. I have the first 4 Duran Duran albums, but I didn't have this one. So they had 2 copies. One was like a $2 copy that looked like somebody had used to beat someone else to death with. So I passed on that one and got this copy. Everybody knows this album, so probably won't bother to elaborate on that one. And then I got Wes Montgomery. This is a double. What is this one called? Verve Return Engagement. Wes Montgomery. So clearly this is on Verve. Gatefold. And there was a note on it that says side 2 label is missing, and cover has some tape on it, which doesn't affect the playability, and these are really nice clean copies, but you can see the label is totally fallen off of this side. It's supposed to have the Verve label on it, and it's fallen off. But this, I picked up some Wes Montgomery actually by accident, or by totally blind buy before, and really dug it. So thought I would check this out. Good stuff. Then to further explore some other styles of music, pick this up. This is not reggae music, but it's African juju music. And King Sunny 8 apparently has lots and lots of albums, most of them released in Africa, but at one point he crossed over to the United States, and this is his second album, I believe, that was released in the United States. This is fantastic. I don't know how many people out there are familiar with King Sunny 8. King Sunny 8 and his African Beats. So this is on Mango Records. Now Cheapo puts a price label on the inner label of the record, which is, I'm not really a big fan of that practice, but look at that guy. He is loving playing music. So this stuff is great. I suggest anybody out there take a look, at least on YouTube, and see what you think of this. I really, really recommend it. And then last but not least, I had to get this, and it's more of just probably something's going to have to come down so this can go up. Yeah, Space 1999. This is awesome. Now this is it's on Peter Pan Records. I mean, it's basically a kid's record, but it's I haven't actually spun this, but I'm assuming it's someone reading like screenplay or story. It's a kid version of these. There's 3 stories on here. The Breakaway, the crew of the Moonbase Alpha begins their fantastic journey into the unknown. We got Death's Other Dominion and Mission of the Darians. So I researched this. There's actually 2 or 3 Space 99 records that I'm going to have to try to find. But right here you go. I mean, right here. It says, "We are pleased to report that Space 99 won a recommended viewing commendation from Dr. Werner von Braun, president of the National Space Institute. Right there. Yeah. Classic stuff. I loved this show when I was a kid. Oh, here's my list. Okay. I love this. I wasn't a Star Trek fan. I loved this. I actually bought the DVD box set of season 1 and 2 of this, so I have the complete DVDs of that stuff. Right. So then I found, so that was that record shopping trip. Found this at Goodwill here in Madison. This is Robert J. Now, Robert J. was kind of, I don't know, he was local. I think he moved on to another city at some point, but he is still playing. In fact, he played recently at Lucky's here in Wanakee. I've been meaning to go down there and see him. He played 2 or 3 times. And I have an album of his that is signed that I picked up at Frugal Muse for, a couple bucks. So I think his real name is Robert John Conaway. So this was produced by Butch Vig, as we all know from Smart Studios, if you're anywhere near local. And Butch Vig plays drums on it. This is 45 of Robert J's I'm Yours and You Got to Love the Music, which is on Crusada Records. Crusada Records. So, I mean, I flipped through probably 75 records that were garbage, and this was stuck in between 2 of them. And I was like, Robert J. I mean, this is not going to rock your socks off, but as a piece of history, this is pretty dang cool. It was like 50 cents or 60 cents or something like that, so it's good stuff. So, then, because I got this and loved it so much, it occurred to me that at Frugal Muse, one of the stores in Madison where I go to pick up some records sometimes and where I sell my record clocks, I thought I had seen one there for the past 2 years that I kept passing on because I had no idea what it was. So I went back there and it was still there. The record I passed on for 2 years, or maybe even more. Just sitting there waiting for me. So this is King Sunny Aid and his African Beats, and the name of the album is Eri Okan, or Conscience. The back there. So this is a Nigerian print. See, I don't know if you can see that, but it says tempo is, oh, my finger is in the way. Tempo is Juju. So Juju, you can research that if you want. I've got this out. This is made in Nigeria. I was trying to see if the name of the record label is on here. Produced by Sunny Aid for Sunny Aid Organization. So I want to say that this is one that he released himself. He created his own record company, I think, in Nigeria. This is all sketchy facts that can be researched on Wikipedia. But yeah, I was thrilled to find that this one was still there waiting for me. So yeah, that's kind of some interesting, some different stuff. I don't think I've got any Nigerian pressings. Okay, that won't go back in the record sleeve right now. So we're going to wait on that. So then while I was there, I picked up a couple other things. These I have not listened to yet, but thought I'd give him a try. This is Charles Lloyd, Nirvana. This is quintet. So it's got, who else is playing here? Chico Hamilton. Oh, it's Charles Lloyd in his quintet and Chico Hamilton in his quintet featuring Charles Lloyd. So I haven't checked this out yet, but it looks interesting. Ugh. You can hear my son laughing in his room upstairs. So then I picked up this one. I'd never heard of Eddie Harris before. It was a promo. But I flipped it over and I'm like, oh, he's playing sax on the back. Maybe I should check it out. So I bought this. I was telling Luke from work, who plays sax in several different bands, and he's like, oh, Eddie Harris, yeah, he's a guest. So I actually listened to this on YouTube, and except for one song, which is really slow and not great, the rest of it is fantastic. So check that out. I also got, I saw this and just this is actually the back cover, but I saw this picture and I'm like, what is that? This is actually a jazz sampler on Impulse. On the Impulse label. It's got, did I just say Chico Hamilton? Hang on a second. Yeah, interesting. So Chico Hamilton is on this one too, so interesting. But anyway, it's got Pharoah Sanders, John Coltrane, Alice Coltrane, John Clemmer, Ahmad Jamal, Cliff Coulter, Archie Shepp, Chico Hamilton again, Alice Coltrane, Milt Jackson, and more Archie Shepp. So, just kind of a weird, sampler pack. So I'll have to check that out. Ooh, if I don't break it first. And last but not least, this one. I can't remember if it was Derek or Baraka P. Dub or Roger Coleman who was talking about this. This is the Dick Hyman, the Electric Eclectics of Dick Hyman, featuring full-length version of Minotaur. So this is the gatefold. It's in incredible shape. It's got the topless dancers of Corfu, the Legend of Johnny Pott, the Moog and Me, and it's just, it's just super clean copy. And Moog, not my go-to instrument, but this is supposedly quite a classic album, one of the first, Moog albums. Is this so hard for me to do? And there are several versions of it. I haven't researched to find out if this is a original pressing or whatever. It doesn't really matter. I paid $3 for this, so definitely an influential album. So yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Check it out. So I think that's it for the vinyl. I do have one more thing which I'm going to show in the next video. I purchased an album from Roger Coleman, another VC member. So I'm going to do an opening of that in the next video. And then that's it. Yep. So, you guys interested in reggae and dub? Again, this fantastic book. Check it out. Alright, thanks for watching.